So as I've mentioned in a couple other videos that went up today, I was lucky enough to be flown out to Bungie to learn about and play different aspects of Edge of Fate. And one of the things I'm actually really excited about that I'm not sure a lot of people are going to talk about is the brand new Arms Week event. This is just like Heavy Metal, and it's part of Bungie's new mentality where they want to have a bunch of these smaller events. They're a week long. We don't know how often they leave or come into the game. If it's once a quarter, once every 6 months, once every year, we're not really sure. But it seems like they want to have a bunch of these smaller 1 week events that they put into the game for us to earn something very cool and specific and unique, and then remove it after a week. And then after some period of time has passed, put it back in. And so there's smaller burst events that offer way more unique and cool rewards compared to something like our seasonal events like Dawning or Festival of the Lost. So I'm a big fan of Heavy Metal, but the one problem Heavy Metal had was that there was no long-term pursuit. It was pretty much you go in, you grind your title, and then you're done. Now, Arms Week, I think, solves this problem because it is an event centered solely around guns and getting new rolls of guns. And every time there's a focused weapon in Arms Week, it will have a unique holofoil. So you can see right here, one of the focused weapons this time is a brand new hand cannon called Volatile. It's one of the brand new shotgun hand cannons. So it's a spread shot hand cannon. You have to get really close to do damage. It has fall off very quickly, but they're very powerful at close range. And it looks absolutely gorgeous if you have the holofoil or shiny version of this weapon. I'm very excited about this. And so essentially every time Arms Week comes back, it'll be focused on a different gun or type of gun. So this time it's all about hand cannons. There's also a new trace rifle you can earn, but I'm not really sure what that's about because everything else for this Arms Week was about hand cannons. The quests and the daily and weekly challenges for the event, they all center around hand cannons. All of the rewards that you can focus, they're hand cannons. The focus weapon, once again, the Volatile, is a hand cannon. So the trace rifle was a little out of place, but the entire purpose of this event is going to be go complete these challenges where you just get kills, but you can progress them faster if you're using a hand cannon. And the entire event is just hey, go ahead and farm out amazing versions of these with holofoils or whatever that you want to keep. There is a title, I'm not allowed to show it to you. And then another part of this event that's really cool is every time Arms Week comes around, it will bring with it a handful of what they are calling volatile mods. And their intention with these mods is to break the game for a week. They said they got the idea from the crafting and said that was a lot of fun, and they really wanted to lean into that more. So for instance, during this first Arms Week, there's a brand new mod called Fragmentation Rounds. When you get a kill, a ton of grenades drop around the enemy that you killed, and they damage you and your teammates and everything else, all the enemies around them. It's super chaotic and very fun and very powerful. But the idea is you can only use them for that week, and when the event ends, the mod disappears and you're no longer allowed to use it. So we're gonna have these short 1 week bursts of hyper-focused farming for specific weapons or weapon types with new holofoil versions and these really busted mods that we're able to use just for a week, and then it disappears. I think it's a really cool idea. I'm interested to hear what you guys think down below. If you're interested in seeing any of my other Edge of Fate, including my breakdown of the insane changes to the armor and weapon system and the new exotic armor pieces and exotic weapons, you can click those respective videos on screen. Make sure to subscribe and have a great day. See ya.